Social work, I would say, kind of found me. I want to pursue a career in law, and I wanted to make sure that I did my due diligence before doing that. So social work, I think, was the perfect major to gain an understanding about people, about life, and how to make sure when I am doing things, I'm seeing people as human beings and not pieces of civilization or the law, but making sure that I'm seeing people authentically for who they are, and social work has helped me do that.
When I started at JSU as a freshman, I was not a social work major, I was an accounting major. And I was actually having lunch in the library one day and seeing a social work student walk by with a book. And that made me kind of intrigued about what social work was, and I think I changed my major 2 weeks later.
Initially, I didn't come into JSU as a social work major. I came in as going into another helping profession. So I've always known that I wanted to go into a helping profession. Service is a big thing that I stand by, and I honestly just happened to stumble upon social work. I talked to some of the faculty and staff here. I talked to some individuals who were already in social work as a career. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm now in my last semester of my BSW, and I know that social work is where I was always supposed to be.
Jacksonville State University has done a phenomenal job of teaching me about leadership skills, teaching me about who I want to be, teaching me about who I shouldn't be. I have learned so many monumental things that I just know is going to benefit me in the future.
The one thing that I love about the JSU social work program is that they really want you to practice, and you get a lot of practice before you're sent out to do the things that they expect you to do. We have a lab, and then we have kind of a simulation with other students as well, and I think that's really helped me to become more confident in my skills in future practice.
JSU has definitely really helped me achieve my professional goals, especially in the field of social work. And so I've been able to get a lot of leadership experience on campus through on-campus organizations and through getting leadership positions in those organizations. I've also been able to just network a lot with faculty and staff here already in social work, but also social workers outside of campus. And so faculty and staff here have kind of linked me to people outside of JSU to kind of talk to them about what they do in social work.
Jacksonville State University social work program works with many of the agencies in our area. We have a commitment to working in our community. And when I say community, not just locally, but regionally. We work with different agencies. We place students in those agencies. We have great community partnerships to further social work, but those partnerships also help our students because they get connected and sometimes even go on to work in some of those agencies and then become our community partners.
I really love the hands-on approach they take with the students. They're very caring, and they work as a team to make sure that the student is getting optimal learning while here at JSU. I think that they will guide them not only in getting their degree, but even in their licensing process. You know, they want to make sure that they're not just ready to walk across the stage, but also ready to walk into this profession with a strong knowing of how to get their license and so on.
What I try to tell students today is that social work is so much more than what people realize. The most common identity that social work has is within child welfare, which is very important to the profession. But I educate students and let them know that we are involved with people from before birth till after death, because we provide services to high-risk pregnancies. We also provide bereavement services to folks after a loved one has died, and we provide services to everyone in between.
The reason why the social work program is so impactful is you're being exposed to people who are teaching students how to be social workers while also simultaneously practicing social work. So they're literally doing the job, and they're learning and growing, and as they learn and grow, they're teaching you to learn and grow, as well as to multitask and to be phenomenal people that are teaching the younger generation how to be, as well as being themselves.
For any student that's considering joining our program, whether it's at the bachelor's or at the master's level, whatever it might be, we have a place for you. And so specifically, I'll say for those master's level students, people that are coming back, maybe they've gone into practice or are considering a career change, we really have tried to tailor our program for the worker. So we meet 1 day a week. For our master's program, and because we see that as a barrier for a lot of people going back to school is the time, because you still got to pay your bills. And so with that, we want people coming in, and so we've tailored our program in that way. I also say we are everywhere. We are in the school systems, we're in the court systems, we're in the hospitals. We deal from birth to death. There is something for everyone. We're in communities, we're doing arts. Everything that is being done, social work has a place. And so it's all about finding your need and finding what best fits you within our field.